Hello, and welcome to another episode of Game Reviews. So today we're gonna finish War Within, then go to Two Thrones. So let's look at news first, and that should be interesting. I'm gonna get. So how are you doing, Altrafin?
I'm doing great. Everybody's having fun with the new Lego game called Batman: The Dark Knight's Legacy. Only like the game is almost is based from the original trilogy movies that
Mm-hmm.
appeared with Michael Keaton, George Clooney, and the other one from
Oh, Kilmer.
Batman
Yeah,
Forever. Yeah, so like it's based like from all four original movies that came before, and I think it also included some of the parts. I think it was The Dark Knight. I'm not really 100% sure, but one of them was with my favorite at start with the museum. With the Joker entering in the museum where he was dancing with Prince song.
Prince song. Yeah, that's right. I
Only
keep
the, only since it's copyrighted, people were playing with the non-copyrighted music because they put it on stream mode, right? And
yeah.
to be fair, that music on stream mode, honestly, that kind of kills it.
More or less.
Yeah, I mean,
I
to
mean,
be
the
fair,
thing you've got to do is you've got to either comment so that it's not just the music, or you have to.
yeah, exactly. Either you talk loud enough so that they cannot hear the music and all that, or just keep it like to the minimum low volume so you don't have to yell your voice. But yeah, doesn't matter right away. But people are still having fun with the game. They seem to enjoy it. The downside is that although you can play co-op, you cannot play it co-op online. Unfortunately, it has to be local.
Yeah, okay.
So it's a couch game, something like that.
Gotcha.
But still
Legos.
doable.
So this is another Lego game based on Gremlins. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I haven't seen the whole movie. I might try. I might do it because it's kind of like like sort of
And
horror, sort of puppeteer creatures.
and speaking of movies, do not forget the new Star Wars movie is gonna be out tomorrow
That's
with
right.
Mandalorian.
Right. Yeah, the Mandalorian movie. I
Yes,
kind of
I'm
wish
really
that
excited.
movie. I wish that movie came earlier, like after they did season two or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean
I mean,
it
there's
should have.
been. It's
Well,
been
actually,
kind of. I don't know. Go ahead.
I mean, they first started with Mandalorian. They first started with 2 seasons. Then came the Book of Boba Fett, which kind of continues the series from there, but only with more stories with Boba Fett. And the last 2 episodes, Mandalorian arrive and Grogu, and then continue on with the Mandalorian on season 3. And from there, it stopped where Grogu received the rights of becoming a Mandalorian. And now they are launching a movie, which, to be fair, I thought that there was going to be a season 4 series, but apparently it's not the season 4. It's going to be a movie, and I don't know if they're going to continue with this project. I really have no clue what's going to
I
happen.
mean, I just know that season one or season two, if they had the
Right.
movie come out then, there would be more interest. Because TV shows, the interest is really high in the first season or first two seasons, usually.
Hmm.
I mean, you have
Right.
exceptions, but the interest is really high. And that's kind of where you want to ride the interest with some kind of spin off. And I mean, they did do it with Boba Fett, I guess, but I feel it would be performing better as than it's projected to right now if they did it after season two.
Yeah, it is a possibility, but if you remember how it ended in season 2 with Mandalorian, Grogu was taken by Luke
Luke
Skywalker
Skywalker, right?
because that vowed that he would protect the child of his life, but he will not be able to master his abilities without the proper training.
Right.
So that's why Luke came in and took the child with him. But in the end, it still ended back with the Mandalorian, but which people will notice when they are watching, if the all guys are watching Book of Boba Fett. Which I'll be honest, I thought there was going to be another season for Boba Fett, but what can they do for him? I mean, he already took the place. Jabba the Hutt is dead. The one who was ruling the palace
Right.
was also dead. What more can they do for him? To be
So
fair,
Boba
there's
took
not
over
much more.
there. Right. Yeah.
Now rumors are going on that with Ahsoka, there's gonna be a season 2 Ahsoka apparently.
Yeah, and there are other rumors that they might do something multiverse in Star Wars, but we'll see.
Mm, that I do not know what
I
is
mean,
going to
I would
happen
I
with
wouldn't
the
mind if they did something where it's just like you see into the different things that happened. I mean, Ahsoka was originally animated as a character, then they had season one, and then
right, right.
they
She
did
was
they did World Between Worlds so that she didn't die then in
right,
Rebels.
right.
So I don't know.
Anything is possible right now. For now, like we're just waiting and see what's going to happen with the next coming Star Wars. I mean, there's still unfinished project with Star Wars movies, like with the first season with Acolyte with two sisters.
Right.
I mean, the first season is over, and the way how it ended, you would know that there was supposed to be another one, but only time will tell if they're going
Yeah.
to go back to this project. Maul, the Shadow Lord, the new animated series, which started with the first season, had a great success, and apparently, the way how the first season ended, it shows that it's gonna go on with the second, because there's gonna be a second season where Maul trains his first apprentice, which ironically speaking, well, not first, his second apprentice, because his first apprentice was his brother Savage,
Right.
and now he has a second one. And then probably it will show on second season how Maul survived the Empire's onslaught and reached Malachor.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Malachor.
Yes, because if you remember in Star Wars Rebels in the second season, in the episode 23, Ezra and Kanan and Ahsoka went to Malachor in order to hope to find the secrets of defeating the Sith. And in order to do that, they must obtain the Sith holocron. And unfortunately, well, it was not really an empty planet. So
Yeah.
because there was two inhabitants, one that was kind of like a Sith Inquisitor, and the other one was just Maul, because he
Right.
is now formally Darth.
Uh, oops.
And then everything starts.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, I
we get
think
here.
we'll see what's going to be happening in the sea pretty soon. But in the meantime, I think we should discuss more about what's happening
Prince of
with the
Persia.
games, with Prince
Yeah.
of Persia and everything like that.
Detroit Become Human developer Quantic Dream hit with layoffs. Well, I kind of get that. Pokemon Go developer. So Pokemon Go is an online game, but they're gonna make a sequel. I don't know. I hope it works. I mean, it probably will. Apparently, younger children like it, even though it's what? Let's
Well,
see, 30
Pokemon
years
Go is
old.
Pokemon Go is a mobile phone, but it's like forcing you to use your camera, and you have to go like everywhere around the world, even outside, to catch a Pokemon and stuff like that.
Got it. Finding locations. Got you. GTA 6. Well,
GTA.
more news on when it will be released on May 21st. Now,
Oh, come.
now there is somewhat better news in that they have Age of Empires, the definitive edition. I'm gonna actually look that one up for a minute. It's
Wait,
going to be
so
available on all systems.
Age of Empires 2?
Definitive Edition. So Definitive Edition has the new campaigns added. It's going to be available for Apple, Mac, and Linux eventually later in May. So any PC user, you can play it if you've got Steam, pretty
Right.
much. But they've added new campaigns to Age of Empires 2. They added the Chinese one. They added
Mhm.
Vlad the Impaler as a campaign. So, I mean, I'm not a fan of games that keep adding DLCs, but so far I've been okay to great in terms of how I'd say for Age of Empires 2, the added campaigns on it. So that's
To be fair, I was not much of a fan of strategy games because, like, seriously, I have no patience with these things because you got to do a lot of stuff you have to do on the Age of Empires. You have to build something, send your men to bring woods, minerals, rocks, food, a bunch of stuff, and of course, you need to get enough refinement so that you can create your own archers, knights, soldiers to go and invade other peoples and stuff like that, so you can be the great conqueror.
yeah.
And
Yeah, I
these
mean there is
things take time.
civilization and such, but yeah, the resource gathering it's something it it takes some time to learn to figure out how that works.
It takes some time to learn. It takes some time to learn before you understand the entire map and everything like that, because it can consume a lot, and it really
Although a
takes
lot
a
of
while.
the actual campaigns are different from just an open skirmish, um, because a lot of the missions are just you're given a set number of troops and you have to use them, and
Right.
if you run out, you fail. So I've been playing. I played Night of the Dragon last year. That's the Vlad the Impaler campaign, and most of them, except for the last one, you don't really have any base building to worry about.
Right.
It's mostly
Right.
just you go to these battlefield areas with the Ottoman Turks, and you have to fight the battle wisely and not don't run out of troops.
Right. and before civilization, the first game strategy was Age of Empires, then came Stronghold.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's just about it for news. Let's finish up with Warrior Within. So introduction. So before we Prince of Persia Two Thrones, we're going to finish up with Warrior Within, and I'm going to get that up and running for us.
All right, let's go ahead and start with the first session of mine that with the Warrior Within, and let's skip to 1 hour 19 minutes and 25 seconds. This is the part where the prince finds the mask of Wraith, and there, well, the hunt begins. We lost your voice, man. I cannot hear you. You're on mute.
All right, you hear
Now
this?
that's more like better. That's better.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Prince of I'm going to find it here. Warrior. So I'll get that. And let's see here. There we go. We'll find the Warrior Within one. So we're on part 2, and I think that's where you.
No,
I
no,
think
no. Part three. Part three. We need to go on part three.
you're right because you had all those. You had the long set of.
I have a long session. I had a long set of it because it takes a lot of time and process in order to gain all the abilities. Because do not forget that I did 100% run on this game to do all the challenges, so I can get the good ending of the game.
The true ending, right?
All right, so 1 hour 1 hour 19 minutes and 25 seconds. That's the part where I found it.
All right, here we go. 1 hour.
Yeah, 19 minutes and 25 seconds.
I'll go right before
There we
that.
go, right there.
All right, here we go. Good, 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 good. There it is. So this is the one where you have unlimited sand.
Yes,
Unlimited
but
sand, but your life keeps going down.
your life is draining and fast. It says that those who find the mask of Rave, because is allowed to turn back in time into before the madness has happened. But those who wear it do not only will have unlimited power, but the life force inside of you will be drained completely. And once that happens, you die.
Unless you get a save point.
Unless you drink water as well.
Yeah. I mean, in this game, it's changed from the first one because unlike the first one where you get sand visions, in the second one there are fountains coming out of the wall, and you drink from the fountain, and it gives a save point and heals you.
Behold.
So then he realizes right there why that happened. It was himself. Yup.
I ask myself a thousand times how confusing this game can be with all the timelines, the paradox, and stuff.
Um, you would probably be worried about. Probably would not like Legacy of Kain for that reason.
Well, I wouldn't know that until I play the game Legacy of Kain. It's been
Okay,
a long
so
time since I played that thing out of the way.
was it Blood Omen or the later ones?
No, it was the first game, Soul River.
No, that's the second one. Blood Omen is the first one.
Ah, okay.
And just almost every single one of them has you time traveling when it comes to the Legacy of Kain. So, and the crazy part about time travel is it also often ends up being that what you see in the present was determined by what happened from the time travel. So what really came first?
And look at the health over there. It's draining like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I have
The camera
unlimited
angle was a
power.
pain too.
Right.
Because you didn't realize you have to bounce off the wall or else you fall down.
Right. But even with the camera angle being annoying and all that, I mean, I have to be honest that I'm grateful that I found all the health upgrades in order to maintain power, because I don't think without the health upgrades, I don't think you can maintain this thing that long.
I mean, I got almost all of them and did this, but yeah. You said you needed the water sword. Did you get it before you did this part too?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, no, the water sword. No, the water sword. I could not get it yet because I had to do the final part first, the final challenge, and then the glass would be open so that I can gain the water sword, and then I will then to talk with the princess.
Gotcha.
Some people glitch the game, or even worse, they even use the Sands of Wraith to battle Kylina,
Yeah.
which is crazy. How can you defeat? How can you defeat her without without killing yourself, the past you?
Well, you mean, to be fair, you do kill her, but then you kill her the
Yeah,
first time, and then that's
yeah,
where you find out that the hawk is still after you.
yeah, but yeah, that's true. That's true. But I was talking about attacking her for the second time. That's the part I could not understand. How did he manage to bypass that part? That was crazy.
Because, and if you do that ending, the unofficial ending,
Right.
you kill her. She does not belong. She's supposed to be dead because her essence, she dies and she turns into sand. Okay,
Right. Right.
but since she didn't die in the past, the Dahaka makes her the target instead
Right.
and consumes her, and it just leaves you as the prince by yourself. And all you have to do at that point is use the portal to go back, because you can, if you go on the outside of the gardens and you look down below, you see there's a ship that's intact there in the past. So you use that
Right.
ship to go back.
Right. If you like, you can just skip to the part where where we find ourselves with our with the past me, and then he got consumed by the Dahaka, and the mask was removed.
Yeah, let's try that.
It's a bit at the end. It's just a bit forward. Just keep going.
See how. Oh, almost there.
Almost. Because this thing with the mask was really annoying, I'll be honest.
It was. It was. No doubt about it.
This was the treacherous one, the one that's spinning around and
You
around
have to
like
go do the clock tower reverse.
ev- no, everything was really annoying. Even the what do you call the challenges with the to get the health upgrade for this one.
Right.
I mean,
There's the
trying
exploding dog that hits the wall. That's one of them. The other ones, you have to go down at a point in the library.
right.
The one I missed when I played it, I believe, is the one that was in the entry hall, where you could break the
Oh,
bars later with the sword upgrade. I forgot to go back to
oh,
that one.
wow. Oh yeah, this was the annoying part, keeping your balance without falling.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right. Probably near the end of it.
Yeah, we better go a little bit more. Actually, let me see. Maybe I can find it for you.
I know this is close to the main room right here. I'm pretty close. There it is.
Ah, you found it?
Yeah. So the
Nice.
Dahaka gets that one, and you turn back to normal.
Yes, and he apologizes.
But that's two of them that exist, so one of them had to go.
Yeah. It was the only way to remove the mask. And now with the knowledge that we already know that Kylene was gonna betray him, he has the information that he needs.
Yep. So you had another upgrade left, right? Or no?
Yes. No. That was all of them. I got everything I needed. All was left for me is just to
It's
collect the water sword.
gotcha. Okay. All right. All right. So you
And
also have
I was all looking at the combo list and the powers that I've collected up until now because I had to understand everything that was going on into the game itself because it's really complicated and it's the challenging game ever.
got it. So
And now two thrones.
now two thrones. So we'll go. I'll pause it for a minute. I'll go back to the screen and we'll just go to the little background about it. Okay. Where Within was a success. Complaints arose over the changed aesthetic. So, obviously you have the metal and rock music in Warrior Within. A little different from the, I'm not sure what you say, more classic music from Sands of Time.
Yeah.
And it just goes, well, it's not even the same place because Azad was not in Persia. So,
It starts in the same place, but this time a little bit different, and an old enemy will return.
right. So, other new feature of the game is chain mechanics and Dark Prince. So, in this one, you don't have to put a mask on. Your prince through stretches of the game, he becomes the Dark Prince. So,
It is
you have
because
a different.
it is because the power of the sands that was strapped into his arm by some kind of fiendish chain or something like that, and once that is strapped into his arm, he cannot let it go until he finds a way to get rid of the sands or something like that. And and the Dark Prince, you do not control the transformation, whether when you transform or not. No, the transformation happens automatically on the specific levels when the time arrives. And this time, it is not that your health that you need to worry about when you turn into the Prince of Darkness. It is the Sans time powers this time. If your Sans powers are drained, so is your life source.
Yeah. It also includes a quick time event mechanic known as speed kill, in which the player has to do timed button presses to kill someone. It's a sneak attack, and
To
it's part of some boss battles.
Yeah, exactly. That was really the challenging part, I'll be honest.
Dagger grip, where you can put a dagger into a point, those dagger points on the wall, and he will hang from it with the dagger stuck in it. Two weapon fighting mostly carried over, and yeah. So aside from that, there aren't that many different versions of Two Thrones. There's only the mobile version, and there's the general multi-console and PC version. So we don't have as
And
long of a torture session today.
and and if I may say, there's a different version of Prince of Persia Two Thrones that only is available on the PlayStation Portable.
Right. All right. So Prince of Persia, we're gonna get the bad one over with soon, quickly. So there we go. All right, here we go. Almost there. And yeah, this is like a Java game, like the other ones
Right.
were.
Right.
Although they do carry some parts over, like the chain swing. And it has little text dialogue. Hmm. Minotaur, huh? Oops. The other thing is that unlike your
Now you're on mute again. No, can't hear you, man. No. No. Let me see if I can hear you on the live. What? No. No, I still can't hear you, man. I don't know what's going on. Either the source mic popped out or I don't know. Okay. Oh,
All right.
now I can hear you. Ooh. Now, now I cannot hear you again. I've lost this signal. What happened? I heard you before. Come on. Okay. I won't leave. I won't leave.
All right, here I am.
All right. Now I can hear you.
My video doesn't work in this other browser, but you can still hear me. That's the good news.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, this is just weird. So I'm going to get the other screen up.
Right.
There we go. All right. So there it is. The sneak attack.
Which, to be fair, it wasn't easy to know exactly which buttons to push in order to do the sneak attack.
On consoles, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can really see it on consoles.
Yeah, but the movements are like moving very fast.
I often just hit it too soon, and that's how I messed up.
Yeah.
Although on my keyboard, it's a press E. It's a press E deal.
Yeah, exactly. You have to press the E, and then you have to do the press the left click or right click, something like that.
Yeah. I'm going to try and skip ahead to where you finally get
To be reunited with my old hated enemy.
Yeah. So this is almost there.
I was trying to throw it or to throw these guys away, but sometimes
Sometimes they won't go over a rail.
right.
I'm trying to remember. You have to go up another level to get to the exit.
Possibly. There we go.
There it is. Okay.
There's the Vizier. Or as I would like to call him, to be fair, Jafar.
Well, that's the thing. In the first Prince of Persia game, he was called Jafar. So,
really?
yes.
How ironic.
Not really. I expected from the Walt Disney Company to do that. Actually, we can go look at the opening screen for Prince of Persia NES and see what the wall of text says. So we'll come back here.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, so I found out the PSP name for this thing. So it was called Prince of Persia Rival Swords, and the other one for the Warrior Within on the PlayStation Portable, it was called Revelations.
Yeah. Sorry, ads. I don't know how to take care of my cat.
Well, we need to take care of these ads that we don't need, to be fair.
Well, I could get premium, or I could look at different ad blockers.
Not premium? No. I wouldn't trust YouTube with the premium things. All right, let's see what we got.
I'm gonna see what the opening text says. No.
No!
Not the cat.
Not the cats again. I'm allergic to cats.
All right.
Not really.
Let's see what the opening screen text is. Come on. All right, come on. So
there we go.
There it is. Okay, yes.
I think this one's the MS-DOS version, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's the PC one, yeah.
But anything works, I guess.
See? Look
Jafar.
Right here.
Yeah.
Exactly. Prince of Persia did it first. I thought I saw that.
Wow. Seriously, I did that as a bluff because I watched Aladdin too many times, and every time when somebody says Royal Vizier, I'm thinking like, I'm gonna call this guy Jafar because he kind of reminds me of him.
Yeah,
but apparently it is Jafar, except without the snake staff.
This is 89. So this is a few years before Aladdin came to theaters.
Wow. Crazy.
The video games did it first. We proved it.
Boom. Right there.
All right.
Wow. Now that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
We did it. We proved it. We proved that Prince of Persia did it before Disney.
We proved that Jafar was on Prince of Persia first, before Aladdin. Aladdin did not act the stupid at the time. He had the genie to have all the power.
Right.
Oh my God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's your proof. Jafar was really on this game before he came to Aladdin.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Where is the darkness? The dark side of the prince.
All right, so you have to get the palace falls apart. You fall into the sewer.
Right.
All right, come on. I know that
I think you went way too far.
I think I did too.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, that's where you end it.
Oh, you found him. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you hear the Dark Prince talking in your head. And that's
Yeah,
another
yeah.
case right there, the dagger grip.
Right.
Now, some of
And
the things in these games make me slightly scared. It's like, don't fall.
yeah, but look at this. Once he falls under the water, the prince turns back to normal.
Yeah.
Thing is, this now the game mechanics, the climbing mechanisms are a bit much different this time than it was. And this time, you could when you turn to Dark Prince, if there's a place that you cannot reach, you must use the chains for what do you call it, to swing.
Yeah. Not only that, though, instead of having to drink water like the Wraith Mask, you have to keep killing people and collecting sands.
Right, in order to keep yourself alive.
Yep.
Well, at least this game did not have two different endings. I mean, at least that's the best part of it. Because trying to find all the health upgrades on this one was quite annoying.
Hey, I'll send you the video you can make as a short. It's like, we proved that Jafar was in the Prince of Persia games first.
Well, we already proved it in this podcast right now, so I
I'm
don't
just
think
saying, you can
Yeah.
keep it as a thing on your channel. That's what I'm saying.
right. Yeah, look, oh god. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, the trilogy, the classic trilogy, in my personal opinion, was a great success. I really enjoyed the all of the Prince of Persia games, all of them, even the Sands of Time, the Warrior Within, and Two Thrones, and then these new ones came in with the 2008 edition and the Forgotten Sands. Those things were great as well.
Yeah. Hey, Seabash, I'll be sticking around a while. Altrafin has something he has to go to for the holiday. So we started this whole one pretty early. But I'll be talking with you about some video games. We're going to be talking about video games and looking at some of the newer ones when Altrafin has to go. But I just wanted to finish this.
And the final boss fight in this game on Two Fronts was a bit much more difficult than it was with Dahaka.
Oh, you have to climb up to get him up at the top?
Yeah, you gotta climb on top and trying to do the quick time events, and you gotta hit him before. If you miss the button, you have to start all over.
Yeah.
Which is a pain, to be fair.
So,
it's a pain, but it was still a doable game. Like I said, the trilogy was a success. But if Ubisoft would have held on together, and if they would have done how should I say this? If they would have done correct, and if they would have stick to their project and wanted to do the remastered version of the game of Sands of Time, then things would not be escalated as it was.
right.
In
Although
my
to be fair, Assassin's Creed took over as their main emphasis for a long time.
That's true. I mean, there's a bunch of Assassin's Creed games, to be fair.
I mean, I think Assassin's Creed reached the point where it was having a new one annually.
Right.
Because there was Assassin's Creed 2007, there was Assassin's Creed 2 in 2009, then you had one every year at that point.
Yeah.
I stopped after 3 because it's like the character you've been with, Desmond, he dies in 3.
Right. That was a shame.
I think it could have been, part of it was they didn't want to have in some cases it was the developers, and in some cases it was the actors didn't want to keep doing it. I don't blame them because you probably want to do more than just one series.
Well, to be fair, they're now showing that that he came back as an avatar or something like that. But I don't know if that he's gonna come back to life.
Well, no, he's like the subject, the previous subject. Like
Right,
parts of
right,
what the knowledge of the previous guy who died is in the Animus program, but it's not the actual person.
exactly.
So here you eat the princess from the
Fair
first
enough.
game. Yeah.
Oh, who did? Oh, that boss fight was a piece. That was what really annoying boss fight.
Where you have to chase after her on I forget what it's
The
called.
city.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So I don't know if I mean Ubisoft and EA both had this thing where they had a certain series that sold well. And at that point, Ubisoft and EA, whether it's Battlefield or Assassin's Creed, they just like, we'll just keep pumping out more of that thing that succeeded. And they didn't really do as much as they could have in exploring something new. Yeah, I mean there are Muslims in the Prince of Persia series. I mean the prince is Zoroastrian, but you have the Sultan, and the Sultans are Muslim. You have the Sultan of Azad in the first one, so yeah, the Sultans are Muslim. Um,
But to be fair, I will. When it comes to classic trilogy of Prince of Persia, I do not recommend playing the game on the hard difficulty or normal difficulties. I'll be honest, because it's really annoying as it is. Plus, do not forget the camera angle, the position that you need to jump, and everything like that, and of course the boss fights. Now, I would not recommend this at all.
yeah. So I mean
Excuse
that
me.
could get redundant, I would say, if
Yeah,
it's yeah. Yeah.
but like I said, the game, the trilogy was the best. I liked it a lot. Seabash says that the last Prince of Persia he played was the Forgotten Sands. Yeah, that one was really a cool game as well. I like the Forgotten Sands as well, because on that one you have two different skins. For to be fair, you can play either as the prince, or ironically you can play as what the Assassin's Creed Ezio.
Ah, you can? Hang on.
Yeah, but you still have the voice of the prince.
Ah, finally, my video's back.
Nice.
Finally, yes.
Oh, there we go again. Transformation back into the monster.
Wow. Did my video come on at the right time or what?
Right.
So this point, I'm done using Google Chrome for streaming because that has failed me too many times.
Yes. Never trust Google Chrome.
So that's it. Thank you very much for stopping by. I'll go to the preview and then I'll do the other part. But hey, good luck on your holiday.
Thank you.
And I'll see you around. I'm just going to be doing some other talking about the new video game situation, but it's nice to have you with us.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I'm really glad and I'm really honored to join. Seriously, I'm excited. I mean, there will be other games that I hope that we get to talk about more and stuff like that. But Castlevania Bloodlines, I would definitely love to talk about that. I played that.
Yeah, so we're going back to the Castlevania games. I'm going to talk to Albeleo. He might be not as busy, and he would like this series. So I'll invite him and ask him how he's doing.
Right. I mean, to be fair, like we still need to know when the new Castlevania game, the Curse of Belmont, will be arriving.
That's what I'm going to try and find out after you're gone, so I can get more information with the audience
My
as to when.
my estimate before I go, my estimate, I think it will be somewhere in the beginning of October or near the end of October before Halloween starts.
Yeah.
That's my estimate.
Halloween would be cool because there was one Castlevania game. Does anyone remember what that one was that was released exactly on Halloween?
I think it was.
It was one with Simon.
Mirror of Fate.
Super Castlevania 4.
Yeah.
Halloween 1991.
Wow. Well, I tried.
Yes, well done.
But at least I tried. But yeah. But eventually we need to know, because I'm really excited, because I'm looking forward on playing that game and stream that thing, because that thing is going to be something cool, because I want to see who's going to be the main character for the game, because I really have my doubts that this time is going to be Trevor. I have my doubts. Or Simon. But
yeah.
Eventually.
I mean, Trevor's a background character, as they showed in the trailer. He's old, and it's either I think it's his daughter that's in it. I don't know.
We don't know. We have to wait and see. But in the meantime, thank you for inviting me. I'll see you on the next week of the conversation of the video
Bloodlines.
games
and Symphony. Symphony's after Bloodlines, so it's going to be
all right.
Back on the Castlevania track.
All right, and then we'll see what other future topics we get to talk about. Hope you enjoyed the Bad Boys stream on my side.
I did. I didn't really know there was a Bad Boys video game.
Well, it was the only one.
Oh,
it was the only one. It's the only game out. There are no more other Bad Boys games. But more topic on that one when we'll get to it, and we'll talk more about it when we reach. That would be my best. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all, and I'll see you guys another time. Thank you, Alucard.
Yep.
See you next one, dude.
See you next
Bye-bye.
one. Bye. So, to my audience, here's what I'm going to say. We're going to go check out the video game scene and see what that has in store. So, hang on. Let's take a little look. So, I'm going to go take a look. What do they have on... let's see. New Star Fox. So we're going to look at the little Nintendo page here. See what it has to say. Star Fox, Nintendo 62, a remake of Star Fox 64. Okay. Well, all right. This is a remake. $49.99. Let's take a look at when Star Fox actually had something that wasn't a remake of another Star Fox. So let's go look up. Let's go watch a little bit of Star Fox Adventure from our little friend here. So first, we had Star Fox Adventures. All right, so Star Fox Adventures. Come on. So here you go. You're out of your ship or R-wing with Star Fox or Fox McCloud, and you're going around battling these creatures here. Ugh. So, this is Star Fox Adventures. They had it as a Legend of Zelda idea, and here's what we're looking at here. It sometimes shows a little health as the little hearts over their heads. So, it was the Legend of Zelda concept, and it became Star Fox. But next one we're going to look at is Star Fox Assault. So we're going to take a look at that one. Because Star Fox Assault, it was an actual sequel. Come on, an actual sequel to Star Fox 64. So I'm sorry, Star Fox Assault. Let's check that one out. What time when they actually made sequels? So Crystal Fox, she joined you in Adventures. Yes, Alex, we're taking a look at when Star Fox was not a remake. So Crystal joined you in Star Fox Adventures, and this goes into this game that's a sequel to both Star Fox 64 and Star Fox Adventures. You can fly in it, and you can also get out of your spaceship and run around as the actual characters in the third person. The multiplayer is insane because you can fly around in a city or jump out of your craft and use like homing missiles from a shoulder-mounted rocket launcher to shoot down other people's things. I hate ads today. I really do. Ads today suck. They get in your face. They're coarse, irritating, and get everywhere. I hate ads more than sand. So that's my statement right there. Yeah, exactly. And it had the new insect villains too, Aperoids. I like the music for it, I've got to say. Yeah. It came out in 2005 after Star Fox Adventures, so it was during that time of GameCube, and it was the year before they went to Nintendo Wii in 2006. I feel a little bad for the new Andros because his family got beaten. His father before him got beaten, and you have to beat him too. And it wasn't bad. I mean, what do we have now? I mean, we have Game Rant and stuff, but I don't know. I remember when everyone went to Game Facts or Game FAQs, frequently asked questions, to find game secrets. And Game Facts was just, it still is, but a lot of the time people want to use a visual reference on YouTube, and I can't blame them when it comes to secrets. But I would really like to, And you know, the thing that's crazy is recently Game Boy emulation, such as Dolphin, now works with Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 controllers. So I really like playing GameCube games with the Switch controller a bit. I mean, I've got this PlayStation controller. It works great for Steam. It works great for you're you're a little bit older than Vampire Hunter D is. Depending on when in the year 1999 you were born. Vampire Hunter D was born in the year 2000. Yeah, he's over 10,000 years old. So Vampire Hunter D is, so you're almost a year older than Vampire Hunter D is. That's awesome. Vampire Hunter D is Gen Z. So yes, Vampire Hunter D is Gen Z. So this part is rail shooting in the game, but later on in the game, it's third person action, and it also involves going around in an arena type battle or flying around in space. And I'm going to skip ahead to that part. So yeah, here's the Landmaster. It's a 3D right here, 3D arena right here in with the Landmaster tank. They're all around you, and you have to be careful with the Landmaster tank. So I'm going to make a motivational poster, actually, about how Vampire Hunter D is Gen Z. He's something good that came out of Gen Z. Yeah, exactly. He is Gen Z though. It's just that he's over 10,000 years old. So I'm gonna make a meme about that one and see how funny it gets. Vampire Hunter D is Gen Z. Accept it. Accept it. So yeah, this is the third person section. You have to go around inside the building as Fox McCloud and blow up, get back in the tank. See how this is an actual improvement over Star Fox 64, and they used the GameCube to do it. I wouldn't want to hear that either. Well, rest assured, this game was made by Gen X and Millennials. Star Fox Assault was made by Gen X and Millennials, anyways. I mean, people born in the 70s and 80s. I think that's about right. But I'm gonna skip ahead to the next one. So, more ads. Why? I know you want me to get premium, but I'm not going to pay extra for premium. Not yet. I know. I don't want to go to a casino right now. I'm not in the mood. All right, so no, you start off inside the station, then you get into your R-wing and fly around 360-degree with the other the Star Wolf team trying to destroy you. But this is a station that's holding the Aperoid alien menace inside. You know, I understand, Alex. You see, because when I was growing up, I just wanted to finish a video game. Okay, you'll see where this analogy is going in a minute. I just wanted to finish a video game and see how it ended when I was a little kid. So I wanted to get to the ending. So you know what I did? For games like Doom, I used cheats. But when I was a teenager, it's like this is too boring and it's too easy. I want the challenge. It's probably part of me maturing into a man as well that I just wanted more dangerous, challenging elements to engage me more. So at that point, I just said, "Hey, I'm not going to cheat at games anymore." But here's the thing, and this is why we have this millennial writing thing. People want to just say, "Hey, look, we got to show this to you." Well, there's nothing wrong with a story that takes time to get from point A to point B, beginning to the end. And having, some hiccups along the way is fine. That's life for a lot of us. I mean, it's boring to say how I trained to be on the varsity soccer team the second year. It was mostly me going to the gym a lot and running a lot. But that's how I got to be varsity soccer. Was I went and I trained a lot to do that, and you could do something of that in a story. But with the millennial writers, not all of them, but with a lot of them, they just don't want to go through. They don't want to show you the hardship. I'm not sure why. Maybe they just don't want to. Maybe they've got some kind of PTSD or something about what happened to them. So I don't know. Yeah, I played soccer and I ran track in high school. It's when I got a little older that I didn't do it as much, but now I go around running and I'm trying to train my son to help him learn how to play soccer because my oldest one is playing soccer and he's in middle school, so I'm just teaching him, hey, well, he's going to go to middle school and I'm just teaching him, hey, John, let's play let's practice playing soccer and I'll help him do that. So I have a little motivation there to train the younger guy how to play and how to do it all. So the answer is yes, I was. I played soccer, I ran track at different times. So that's your answer. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to write more, and that's part of why I make videos is because I exercise in scripting my videos. I write so I have some idea of okay, this is what my video is going to have in it. I don't go word for word, but it helps to have a prompt with the general idea of what I'm going to say. I often end up being more concise than what I write, if that makes any sense. Perhaps. I'm going to look at some other video game news. But as you can see, this is both the third person shooter as well as flying around and rail shooting all in the same game. That's another thing I like about this game here is it has, it has these, it has some new characters in the Star Wolf team. I mean, I got better at Doom. I played Doom, and I haven't quite finished all of Doom 2 yet. I'm going to go back and do that, though. The base game, not the extra, like, Rust or Plutonia. Duke Nukem Advanced, is that a side scroll or is it another port of Duke Nukem 3D? Let me look that up. Duke Nukem Advanced. Let's take a look at that. Sorry, sorry, Alex. I'm really. Oh, an original Game Boy Advance game. Okay, I'm still gonna look because I'm too curious to leave it alone. I'm too curious to leave it well enough alone. He uses the song from Duke Nukem 3D. Yeah, I see it. And he uses the Lee Jackson grab bag theme from Duke Nukem 3D. Let's rock. Come, damn, I'm good. Oh, okay. So it's a side-scrolling Duke Nukem game. Not side-scrolling. It's a first-person, but it's on Game Boy Engine. I love Bacon Bits. Well, yeah, so do I. Oh, Game Boy first-person shooter. Really? No chain gun? That's disappointing. Now there is like Duke Nukem the Manhattan Project. That's side-scrolling, and it has like the glop cannon and the um. Wow. So that's okay. All right. All right. All right. I'm gonna go look up something else. Yeah, I mean I've played. I rented out Duke Nukem 64. it's So yeah, Duke Nukem 64 is a bit ridiculous, but it's censored and it doesn't even have as much of the cursing you get from Duke Nukem. So let's see. I'm gonna check out. Let's let's see if there's any more updates on. Let's see if there's any updates on Belmont's Curse. Maybe not, but you always have to keep checking for whatever reason. Yeah or nah? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look that Duke Nukem didn't look too bad for a what I'd expect on Game Boy Advance, anyways. Let's see. Evil Empire, developer, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Developed as a collaboration between Konami, Evil Empire, Motion Twin, takes place in the year 1499, following the events of Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, and Curse of Darkness too. Ready to pre-order, so they don't have a release date yet. I mean, just like Altrafin said, I hope it's released, say, around on Halloween. But other than that, yeah. It's just pre-order, not much updating there. Let's see what else is going on. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time remake, because they just have to remake that game. Full-scale remake of The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time is in development for Nintendo Switch 2. According to these reports, the game is targeted for a holiday release and could be a centerpiece for the franchise's 40th anniversary. Well, it was the 40th anniversary was February, but maybe have it as a release for 1998 November when they released Ocarina of Time. That sounds awesome. I'll take him to heaven. I mean, it comes for us all, but what better way than to have people welcome you to the next life, you know? So, this is about it for today. I have other things to do, but next week it's Castlevania Bloodlines, and then we'll do Symphony of the Night the week after that. So it's packed. Going back to Castlevania games, I just had fun because I enjoyed Prince of Persia and as I played it. And thank you for stopping by. I'll be back here next week, same time, same channel. Thanks for. See you then. All right. Okay. So next time, same time. This next week, same time, same channel. All right. See you later.